Yeah. 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 What's up? Yeah. Yeah. We in the brand new studio, y'all. I'm so happy and excited to be here. I play a little bit of something. You know, this is how we doing it. Got the flag in the background from Gambia. Shout out to my sister Tay. She got me that flag. I want to dedicate today's broadcast to my aunt Lucy, all the way down there in Jackson, Mississippi. Rest in peace. It was always good to me. I'm gonna miss you. But yo, life goes on. We gotta keep it moving. This show is dedicated to you, Aunt Lucy. She called me her superstar. So you know what I'm saying? Gotta love that. You know what I'm saying? We in the new studio, all brand new. For all my people that is going to be joining my Patreon, I take y'all in the background of the studio, let y'all see what we're doing. We're doing good, beautiful things in America and in Gambia. I'm just happy to see that the people are loving it, still receptive. We're trying to keep it positive. We're trying to keep it moving. I hope I don't fall out from all these flashing lights up in here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep our vibe positive. We're not going to let nothing distract us or put us in a negative spirit. Last week was a crazy week. I like to call that fight week because there was a lot of fighting going on amongst the family. And, you know, we're just praying and hoping and wishing for a better outcome. Everybody shows everybody some love and don't worry about nothing. You know, we're going to have a good time up in here tonight. I'm back on the StreamYard platform. You know, maybe we might get some guests buzzing in. But I rededicate this channel to the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to see, whatever it is y'all want me to put on the broadcast, that's what I'm going to focus on now. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be about y'all and what y'all want to see and what some of the things y'all want me to broadcast. It's not a problem. You know, no matter where I got to go or where we got to travel to, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Any issues that you want to bring up. Oh, man. Speaking about issues, I'm like I was telling everybody, I'm down in my last taxi. I had to yank that joint. I had to take the last taxi. I hated to do it, but you know, it wasn't making me no money. It was only making money for the person that was driving it, I guess. And I was just like, yo, go ahead on. We'll park that at my house because you know, I'm a businessman. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I haven't seen any return off of those vehicles. And to my subscribers that warned me and told me that that was going to happen, it was absolutely right. So shout out to you subscribers that told me them taxis is a problem, because it is. But, you know, we got other businesses going on. I was just talking to somebody. I mean, we got like 4 or 5 business ventures inside of the Gambia going on at the same time. And for those of my Patreon people, we're gonna start rolling out all these behind the scene footage. You know what I'm saying? Because I got so many videos I never released, and then it came to me that I need to release these videos on Patreon. And hopefully I can start putting out more videos, more content. I'm really taking this YouTube seriously now. I think I received an email or something. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting. We have 400,000 views as of a few days ago. 400,000 views. That's no small tale. It's not no monumental tale either, but still, we growing. The channel's growing, and now I'm really gonna start paying more attention to what's going on as far as YouTube and what's going on in Gambia, and try to uh, bring that to you guys and girls. So what's going on? Anybody got anything to report? The platform is open. We can talk about whatever. Uh, Briefly, I'll be, letting you know what's going on with me. Of course, I'm back in America, uh, struggling with trying to go to Gambia to do these grand openings on these different things we got going on over there. But it's like when I go over there, I lose money here. So I'm trying to figure it out. Let me try to turn this light. Yeah. But see, now I'm in the dark. Yeah. It came right back on. I know I got bright lights here. Hold on. Let me see if I can put on some bright lights. The music's too loud. Hopefully that's better. I'm trying to get this thing EQ'd right. Thank you, D'Angelo. I appreciate you for letting me know that the music was too loud. Why y'all ain't say the music was too loud? These lights are a little bit more subtle, more slow motion right here. Thank you, D. Appreciation. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. I just announced that thank you, sir, that we've reached 400,000 views, and I'm so happy to be able to reach that 400,000 views. I think that's very important. You got to keep going. We got to keep moving. We got to make it to 1 million. But 400,000 views is good. 4,000, which is, I think we almost at 5,000 subscribers. So we're gonna keep that thing moving. You know what I mean? I'm here for the positivity. I'm here to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I told you before, but maybe you didn't hear me because the music was too loud. Is that I want to rededicate my channel not only to Gambia, but to showing the subscribers whatever it is they want to see. So once people start reaching out to me and letting me know what it is that they want me to report, I'm gonna start focusing on that. I'm over here tripping with these lights, yo. I'll start focusing on that more. No matter where it is y'all want me to go or what y'all want me to report, I'm willing to rededicate this channel to giving the people what they want, because when it boils down to it, it's the subscribers that make the channel what it is. Because if you're not reporting good quality journalism to the people that support you, what's the purpose? So I want to report the news according to what you want to hear, whether it's here or abroad. It doesn't matter to me. I'm all in. 10 toes down, all in. Yeah. We're going through a heat wave right now, y'all. Man, the climate, the earth is on fire right now. Today, I think it reached like 100 degrees over here in the Washington, D.C. area. So it's crazy in terms of the heat, but it's also good for us, for the people of the sun. But y'all got to be careful out there. Make sure that y'all hydrate. You don't want to overheat and end up in the hospital, because it's a serious thing right now. You see over in Europe what's going over there. It looked like hell. Did y'all see have y'all seen the news? It looked like a movie, like they're bulldozering and trying to spray water, and oh man, I was just catching it on the TV just now. Like, man, it looks crazy over there in Europe. we need to talk about this recent shooting in Ohio, where get off my screen. In Ohio, where this black man just got shot and murdered and killed by the police department over there. I believe it's allegedly that he was shot at 90 times. 90 bullets actually struck either him or his vehicle. 40 hit him specifically. And to me, it's just a testimony to we need to come up with a contingency plan because the Americas are failing us. The America is failing us. So we need to come up with a comprehensive plan on how we can deal with this, because it's almost as if I feel like we need to take a step back. And I think the continent of Africa might present that step back so you can see, you can have almost like an out of body experience. You'll be able to see what's going on, because sometimes when you're in the midst of a thing or you're in it, you just can't see it for what it is. You only see it for what it appears to be. And me going to the Gambia was one of those opportunities for me to be able to step back and really just take a look and see what really be going on in America, because I was able to let my guard down a little bit when I was over there, a little bit more than America. So this brother gets shot all these times, and the reports that I'm getting, they were shooting, empty their clip, reloaded the clip, and it's crazy. It's crazy right now, and it's always been crazy, and it's gonna get crazier. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get more crazy. Um, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. You know what I mean? And for you to be in Ohio, to all my content creators that's in Ohio, I mean, I think that's a fabulous story for you to cover, since if you're in Ohio, because it's an opportunity to give us, the native perspective. What's this? I want to get this brother's name. Jalen Walker. That's his name. Look up Jalen Walker. How was the boat? D'Angelo, what's up? D'Angelo said, how's the boat coming along? I just bought a Class B RV van with bathroom, shower, stove, etc. Oh, wow. Where you at, D'Angelo? I'm trying to come roll with you. Anyway, the update on the boat is I went out there today. I had to go over and take care of some paperwork because it's parked in a slip, and I needed to change the name of the slip from the previous owner to Fulfillment of Our Soul, and was able to do that. I met the owner of the marina. He's a 90-year-old white man. He has a lot of history, and he's eager to share. Maybe we could do a live broadcast with him, and maybe we could start encouraging more of our people to come out and get on the water and get a boat. But the boat is lovely. You know what I mean? Like, it's a gradual process. You need, first of all, you need money, you need time when you have a boat. So it's a situation where when I have the time, I have to go out there, I got to talk to the people, try to get the boat pulled out the water, and get it power washed and everything like that, and change the motor. But the old man was saying, you don't need a new motor, you just need a water pump. So the boat, the Fulfillment of Our Soul boat, is coming. You're going to see these colors on there. My son, he's putting the Jamaican colors on there. Yeah. You in Cali? Okay. You got a lot of remodeling to do. Have I seen any RVs in on the continent of Africa. Let's see. Like the big RVs, maybe a 40 footer, 20 footer, 24 footer. I did see, yep, I did see an RV over there. Actually, uh Bella actually encouraged me to buy one so she could do a food truck out of it. Yeah. So I did see, matter of fact, I seen a camper, the kind that you pull in the back of your truck. And then I also seen an RV, which has its own driving engine mechanism. Matter of fact, I seen a couple of those. Yeah. Yep. I seen a couple of those. They wasn't in the best condition, but you know, you gut it and then you make it however you want to make it. But I did see some RVs over there. Yeah. 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 Morocco. When I was up in Morocco, I seen everything in Morocco. Casablanca don't look like they're lacking for nothing in terms of the amenities that we share over here. Be best, what's going on? Be best, what's going on? Yeah, I seen that they got everything over in Morocco. Anything on the continent, you just got to figure out who's the right person to talk to. But I mean, if you go on and you're trying to bring your RV, it sounds like that would be a container. You probably want to put that in a 40-foot container if it'll fit, and probably ship it 3 months prior to you wanting to go because you want it to be waiting for you. You want that to be waiting for you. Yeah, so that to answer your question, D'Angelo, yes, I seen RVs in the Gambia specifically. Yeah. So I'm just in the studio chilling. Y'all see the lights, y'all see the flag. I want to show y'all. It's too much to really show y'all, and it's not organized well. But I'm actually broadcasting on. I'm actually broadcasting on Apple device, the new Mac. No problem. But I could show y'all a project. But like I said, I'm gonna be saving all this juicy stuff for the Patreon because I want to start building that up. Let me show y'all. Let me let y'all in on a little thing that I'm doing. Y'all can't tell nobody what I'm doing. Y'all promise not to tell nobody? I can only show you this if you promise not to tell nobody. Let's see. I want this bigger than this. I'm showing off now. I can't show y'all the title because I don't want y'all to steal my thing. I know. Oh man, don't say nothing. Don't show nobody your stuff. I don't care. You can't steal it. This is my animation, y'all. Hold on, let me see. This is my animation. Let me see if I can hit the button down here to give you a glimpse at some of the things that I'll be working on. Hold on. Let me show y'all this real quick. This is in the beginning stage, but I'll show y'all. Did I play it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh. How can I get it to where you can see it? It's my little animation in the early stages. I just wanted to share with y'all. I just wanted to show y'all what I be doing down here, my little lab down here. I'm like a scientist down here. You know what I'm saying? I come up with all my ideas and everything. But also believe that we opened up the food, the restaurant. I think that's coming on Monday. So I planned on being there for the grand opening, but once again, going to Gambia makes me lose money while I'm here. So until I can get the proper staff, which I'm hoping to be my son, to take over while I'm not here. Uh, I can't really go over there. Come on, y'all. Let's make some beats. Let's make some beats, y'all. Y'all need some beats, commercial, production. I got you. I'm working on a new Fulfillment of Our Soul song. Yeah, I'm working on the new Fulfillment of Our Souls. But y'all, when y'all want me to check out something for y'all, y'all need to let me know. I'll talk in between the beats. We got a full recording studio down here, yo. I'm telling y'all, it's not a joke, yo. What I did was, most of this equipment was over in the Gambia, and I was like, I went to Bella's son, and I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I know you want to be a rapper and all this and that. I'm gonna give you this equipment, but you can't use it until you read the instructions. He never read the instructions, so I took it back. I mean, we got everything. We got the microphone right here. Everything is live. 1, 2. Y'all hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2. Everything is, we got everything, yo. I got other beats too. What y'all want to do? Anybody, any content creator, you want me to make you an original song based upon your YouTube channel, I got you. Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be free. You know what I mean? It's a professional situation going on down here. So, you know, we're doing that. I'm doing so much, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can change these light patterns. It's one on here that's all white, what I really need. But how y'all doing? Chime in. Hit that, smash that like button. Chime in. Let me know what you're going through. What's going on? As soon as it gets cold here, I'm trying to be in the Gambia for real. But like I said, I dedicated this episode or this podcast, this live video to my Aunt Lucy that recently just passed away. And they're having a memorial for her in around Thanksgiving time, which is around my birthday, which, hey, I don't plan on celebrating any more birthdays. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm gonna be dead or I'm dying. I just don't want to keep, you know, that whole thing of saying you're this age or that age. I want to more or less just be alive and well and not really commemorate those type of days. What's going on, Mama Africa? How you doing? How you doing, Mama Africa? And where you at? Mama Africa, are you in Africa right now? Where you at? Let us know. Yeah. So, what else happened? You know, they overturned Roe versus Wade. You know, men controlling women. But I guess the real question is, do women really need that type of control? Are women really out of control with their freedom? I don't know. We could talk about it. Are women really out of control with their freedom. And we're not, of course, we're not talking about all women, but I think about Megan Stallion and Cardi B and these twerk girls. No one takes a picture of their face straight up no more. It's always your booty and then your face looking over your shoulder. I mean, do women really need to be regulated based upon all of the stuff that they're doing, twerking and fighting and woof, women, y'all are liberated, but I think yeah, we all need to reel it in a little bit. I don't know what y'all think about that, but I'm most definitely willing to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? As I get more involved and more in depth with the channel again, uh, I'll put out um, a list of things that we're going to be talking about, and you'll be able to see um, a month in advance. That way you can get in here and chime in. Salt Lake City. What's going on up in Salt Lake City? Is it snowing up there? Didn't y'all have a shooting up there? The black man get shot up in Salt Lake City? What's going on in Salt Lake City, Utah? Is that where the Mormons are? How'd you end up in Salt Lake City, if you don't mind me asking? I need to change the beat. No snow yet? How'd you end up in Salt Lake City, my sister? Are you originally from the continent or you originally from Salt Lake City? Shout out to everybody doing their thing. You know, rolling and controlling. You know, I found myself getting as we go through the summertime. Been living here for 18 years now. I moved from Gambia. Oh, there's a little community up there in Salt Lake City of brothers and sisters from the Gambia. You on your way out, huh? You had enough? What was you doing for a living up there? Shout out to my man Joseph up in Salt Lake City. He used to come on my channel. What's up, Joseph? Long time no hear. Somebody on my channel, told me they stopped listening to me or following me based upon my associates. I'm like, what? You've had enough winters? I know Bella keeps on screaming, "Oh, I want to go to America so I can see snow." I said, "Yeah, you wanna, but you ain't gonna want to stay in it. You might want to touch it one time, but when you find out you can't escape the cold, you're gonna be wishing that you was in Gambia with that Gambian heat." After I came back from Gambia, I couldn't even get warm in America. After being over there in that heat for months, for some months, I was like, nah. Even to this day, I still ain't getting as warm as I want them. AC on in here right now, freezing me. Uh-oh. Don't knock on my door. I'm busy. Yeah. You tired of those winters up there? What was you doing for work up there? just having fun. Yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. You know what I mean? I feel like today is my first day back after sort of just being, doing my thing. You know, that's what I feel like. It feels like maybe I was on summer vacation. Now I'm getting back. There's just a lot of things that was going on. The YouTube community, I'm speaking, especially in the Gambia, I just wasn't paying attention to. You know what I mean? I just didn't know, you know, like somebody said, yo, Big John, don't get involved with none of that. You know, I'm like, I don't know nothing for real. Pharmaceutical chemist. Woo wee. That sounds really good. Deborah Price said, who you associate with, you are not the same people. Well, I try not to, um, I try to be my own self and don't let people influence me. Um, you know, when I first started out on this whole YouTube, but before it was YouTube, it was just repatriation. Had really nothing to do with YouTube. Then YouTube, it was just suggested, like, yo, let's do YouTube. And I'm like, all right. Um, I was very happy go lucky. Like, oh man, this is going to be the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And then, you know, I went through my own trials and tribulations with my own drama. And that sort of started a downward spiral of things that started to take place. And I was very vindictive. I was very negative. All those things that you associate with, um, with your heart getting broken and you being betrayed and everything like that. I you know, everything that comes with when you're breaking up out of a long relationship. And I was like, man, you know, but at that particular moment in time, I feel like I was very vulnerable in terms of letting people get in my circle. I was like happy go lucky, so happy to be dealing with this whole going back to Africa repatriation thing. And when you're like that, you let your guard down a little bit and people get in there. Now, where I'm not the type of person to just abandon a person because they might disagree with another person that I know, that puts me in a bad situation. And I can understand if some people feel that way. But I'm just the same OG, doing my same old, thing, trying to reach to a higher level of consciousness and, you know, don't focus on the bull, you know? And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I, I, I like, I can't wait to get back to the Gambia, but I also can't wait to get back to the money when I get over there. I try to put myself in a position in there where um, I'll be making money, but it just hasn't happened yet. I have been beamed, monkey swat on top. What in the world does that mean? Uh, Vino Kill? Am I saying your name right? You have been beamed, monkey squad on top. What does that mean? You can't come in here and make a statement like that. You need to, I'm not up on Ebonics, Vino Kill, Vinical. But what's up anyway? Millie Newsom, what's up? Hey, you just need the right people. I feel you. More than just having the right people, you gotta have the right mindset. You have to be right so you can attract right. You know what I'm saying? I was in a very negative space for a very long time. And, shout out to Bella that helped me a lot in terms of trying to be there for me. And some other people too, shout out to my folks up in Seattle, uh, Rich and Donna. They was there for me. I don't know where y'all at, Rich and Donna. I haven't heard from y'all. Rich and Donna, as well as some other YouTubers too, was just like, yo, man, I know what you're going through, blah, 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 because I was very vocal about the things that I had been going through. So, yeah. And I'm only speaking all this to say that how, I end up, people ended up getting attached to my story that probably I normally wouldn't really be dealing with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it happens. But I think the most thing and the best thing is just to keep pushing forward, keep doing what you're doing, and don't let no one stop you. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it moving forward. And that's what I try to do. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to entertain you guys and girls, but I don't want my entertainment to become buffoonery. You know, the whole goal and purpose here is to get to the continent, to get to Africa. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I got a house there, even though I'm only renting the house. I have four streams of income there, even though I'm not really making any money, but I still have four business. I'm helping people. I've hired people. The sports agency is there. I have to get over there to start that. You know what I'm saying? But before I get there with that, we most definitely gonna have some sponsors. Under Armour or somebody. TT Summer, what's up? Big John, where is Kiki? And what state are you in now? I'm talking to you from Las Vegas. I just was in Las Vegas a few months ago. I wish I would have knew. We could have really hung out and have a good time. I never post. Did I post the videos for Las Vegas? I don't know. I gotta go back and look. But Kiki is where she's at. She's chilling, I guess. We spoke to each other. I spoke to her yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you that the conversation was it was about other things other than the drama, but every once in a while, the drama portion of it would, rear its ugly head. And, I try to keep it in perspective. But my whole thing with dealing with Kiki and talking to Kiki about what was going on was like, yo, what's the purpose of all this? I mean, come on. We could move forward as a family. And my whole thing is, yo, if we're gonna be beefing like this, let's get a check. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a check. But did I speak to her today? I spoke to her today, and she let me know it wasn't nothing personal against Bag or anything like that. It was just that people were sending videos, and I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I don't know about that. Since, from my own observation, I feel like there was more going on than what you really want to admit. She's like, no, no, no. And I was like, all right. So, I just let it go and go right into my positivity. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but start talking positive, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel that no one is just naturally a bad person right off the top. I don't believe that people are just bad people. We as Black people have been hurt on so many different levels. We have been hurt on so many different levels, and it seems like it's a struggle for us to get the proper type of help. A lot of us, we have trust issues. We don't really know uh, how to get to the bottom of some of the issues we have. And then add a situation where, like, you're going to Africa, a place that, you as a Black person, sort of like, it's ordained for you to go to Africa, some part of Africa. Just like I feel like it's ordained for white people to go to Washington, D.C. I feel like, it's written in their DNA. They need to go to Washington, D.C. because these are where their greatest forefathers really took over the world and surrounding areas. So as black people, we go to a place like Africa, it's like we become like sort of like, I don't want to say better, but we become like a conversation piece. Like, oh yeah, I've been to Africa, and you've been so many times. You never really deal with your hurt issues. You get over there, and then you see for what it really is, and not what it appears to be. And then you get on these platforms like YouTube and stuff like that, and then you start going after people or being opinionated because you know we all put our stuff out here on a public platform to be criticized and so forth and so on. And I think it's a thin line between, you know, you taking something personal and you just being professional. You know what I'm saying? But in the long run, we as black people have been through so much shit out here. We don't need to be tearing each other down under no circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like my business takes me all over the place. And the one thing that I always see is when a Spanish person is broke down on the side of the road, I literally see other Spanish, Latino, descent people pull up, don't even know them, and say, hey, you need some help. Black people, we don't do those little things. Like we lost that moral fiber inside of us that makes us do that. Now, I'm not saying that's not all black people, because there is some black people that will pull up on you or see a situation or help you. I'm just saying, like, for the majority, we don't want to be involved. Or if we see something, like we see the police beating down another black person, we probably not going to get involved because we're going to say, he must have did something, or you're not going to take it to the extent that where you can really make an impact. But my whole thing is that, I just try to be positive and don't get caught up in the jibber jabber. It's not necessary. So to answer your question about Kiki, she's chilling, I guess, right now. You can go over there. She even suggested doing a live. Look, she's not stupid. She's not a stupid woman. She's like, yo, come on, let's do it live. Let's do it live. I was like, yeah. She was like, nah, I don't want you to get no heat. You know what I'm saying? People I don't want to bring that to you. You got to appreciate something like that. But at the same time, if you know the heat and you're the heat, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why you got to be the heat? There's so many other things for us to report on. Why we got to report on each other? And I mean, it's just not her. There's a lot of people hating on a lot of people. And I don't, what I mean? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? If I have an issue with you, I have an issue with you. You know what I mean? But it don't have to be a reported thing, or where I have to drag you in the mud or talk to you with such talk about you with such conviction, where you making people really pay attention to you based upon the drama. We know we all like drama. It don't matter what color you are. We all like a little bit of drama every once in a while, just to, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Millie Newsom, what's going on, Millie? Millie Rock. I was in the Gambia the first 2 weeks of June. It's the best sleep I've ever had in over 5 years. I met some wonderful sisters from the UK and US. There are more good of us than bad of us. I agree with you. On my first initial touchdown in Gambia, it's crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving. That's what is this my brush? I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm like, no, I'm staying. And from that, someone I got exploited. You know what I'm saying? That by me saying I was gonna be there, somebody took that as their opportunity to they took the opportunity to, I guess I want to say, do what they really was harboring in their heart, and at my expense. And yeah, but I was like, yo, this is the best. I mean, I'm not never leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I'm y'all can have America. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And things went into motion, but that was all part of the plan. But yes, there are good people there. Absolutely. I apologize, Big John. I didn't know that you and Kiki had a little beef going on. I just watched the video maybe of her coming out maybe like a year ago. Yeah, for me, I really don't I really don't beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a type of person that be like, yo, I'm gonna be going back and forth. If I have something to say, I say it. If I don't have nothing to say, I don't have nothing to say. But if a person decides they want to beef with me, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna even respond 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So uh we ain't never really had no real beef, you know what I'm saying? It's just a type of situation like somebody, they're like a brother or sister to you, and you're gonna have your differences or whatever. But I really that's why when this whole thing jumped off with Bag, I was like, huh? I was like sort of shocked because I didn't know what was going on. But even after finding out what went on, I feel like it's just totally unnecessary. Yeah, it was totally unnecessary. When Kiki came, when Kiki came to Africa to get married is what I was speaking of. The big giant, the big what? The big giant. I still love you. I love your personality, your smile. Nothing's changed. Thank you. I appreciate that, TT. Yeah, when she came to the Gambia, we really was at the forefront of a whole repatriation movement that we had a plan for. And I mean, we were planning, but she had her own individual plans. I can't fault her for that. I just was like, yo, don't, we waiting for you, because we ended up going to Senegal. She was supposed to be on that trip with us. And I was like, yo, I can't wait. I got all these things planned. I'm going to keep moving with the plan. So, it was really no beef. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, this is YouTube stuff. This ain't to me, this is not like real life. I show y'all some real life stuff. But this whole, you know, getting attention for subscribers and stuff like that, that's just YouTube stuff. I'm not saying that's what anybody's doing, but I just feel like YouTube is a big influencer. And when we, feed into the whole thing, they get paid off of us. You know what I'm saying? We not really, what I'm saying, getting that kind of money. They getting the money. YouTube's getting the money. I would like to get the money. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get the money. Uh, right, drama. Um, and Big John, let's stop this. Read some. Right, drama. I've learned so much from your Gambian videos, especially the neighborhood videos. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I'm not afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to go out and be with the people and be amongst the people, because I come in peace. You know what I'm saying? Once it's like you see the movies, it's like an alien comes down and like, take me to your leader. You know what I'm saying? I come in peace. So, but then again, I do have Bella right there to interpret. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to play the fool. You know what I mean? The wise man can play the fool, but the fool can't play the wise man. And you have to listen and know and understand the culture that you're in and what makes people tick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got videos. In Mali that I don't think I never showed y'all these videos of because we doing a little fabric business, and I was like, yo, Bella, let's cut the middleman out. Let's go straight to the source, and we go up there to Mali, because that's where it seems like that's like the west coast of Africa. That's like the fabric district, the garment district. Go to Mali. So we went up in there, and I was like, nah, let's go straight to the village. And Bella worked it out, and then we went to the village. And we go to the village, and it's like, yo, you in the hood, like you in the hood. So here's I come out, they know, because the way I'm dressed, they know that I'm from America or somewhere. And I go in there and I'm like, yo, let me see what y'all doing. They're like, hey, come on come on in. I'm like, yo, Bella, this is what we need to be talking to. Come on, girl. They gonna let us film. They let me film the whole thing. The women, it's women and men back there working. I got the video, but that's for my Patreon subscribers. I'm getting smart. But you go back there, all the women's hands are dyed black, and their feet are dyed black, and they're back there. I didn't know that these fabrics is tie dye. They're doing tie dye, and they coming in with these big spools of this real nice fabric. Bam, they slam it down, and then they start tying it up and start dipping it. And I'm like, oh snap! I was like, yo, we need to get us a factory like this. I'm like, Bella, we need to get us a factory like this. So then she goes in the other room and she's picking out her fabrics. So I'm like, yo. And even you can see outside where they hang up the fabrics and letting them dry. And, I think it was the men that were picking the fabric pattern, the tie down pattern. There was one guy, I got him on video too. He was like in the back alley and he's back there and he's tying up the tie the way that he wanted to come out. And I guess he's the real skillful dude. He passed it to the next lady. She starts dipping hers, and they got all these different buckets. They got all these different buckets with different color. This color's this color, this color. Sometimes they just dip the fabric, get all one solid color, and then start tie dyeing from there. Oh man, oh y'all should see these videos, yo. I was over there. I was like, yo, come on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Molly was good. It was 106 degrees on average every day over there. So yeah, yeah, that was real good, yo. So yeah, I go in the hood. I'm not afraid. I'm not stupid either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. Um, and Big John, we're working on getting repatriation lineage base California set of an example, and we're going to see what happens here soon. Okay, let me read it again. In Big John, we're working on getting repatriation lineage base. I think that's in California. Set up an example if we're going to see what's happening soon here soon. Okay, my suggestion is that you want to start with yourself. Whatever it is that you want to do concerning uh, the continent of Africa, start with yourself before you really get into a whole group type situation, because you want to make sure that, first of all, the whole repatriation process, that you do it correctly and is actually for you. Because if you're doing something and then you bring in a group of people, or you got a group of people, it's going to be a lot of different personalities, a lot of different circumstances, experiences, stuff like that. Start off with yourself, find somebody that's like-minded like you, so y'all can move on one accord. Y'all can move as a group. Everybody's on the same page. It ain't going to be like we talking about going to Gambia. We're going to have meetings. We going to the hotel and we doing that. But then you got some other thing that you've been planning, which totally told it, like, it throws a wrench in the works in terms of what you're trying to accomplish as a team, as a whole. So start off with yourself first. Even if you you go visit by yourself or with whoever you choose to go with, so you can have a layout of the land and know and understand the politics and how they do stuff before you start moving as a group and as a whole. That was the whole purpose of me and Kiki linking up. We were supposed to go over there together and lay down our plans, how we was going to do. But like I said, she had other plans what she was entitled to do. It just wasn't, the communication wasn't as clear as I wanted it to be, so we don't run into a disagreement and it sort of breaks everything down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big John, that boat you got with your son, you still in the US? Yeah, we still in the US. Joshua, yeah, we still in the US. Millie Rock, she said that's amazing. Yes. I had to get a visa. The visa for Gambia, you almost got to get a visa for everywhere. I didn't have to get a visa for Morocco, but um, if you don't have someone to interpret for you when you're traveling, I mean, and the language barrier is very, very important. Uh, Somebody said to me, shout out to my man T. He said, "Yeah, you got the key to the city." Talking about Bella, because the language barrier, the dialect, and everything, you have to have somebody that you can trust that can tell you what people are saying and can speak for you when you get in a tight situation. Because anything that I ever ran into, it was just a slight little, you know, hey, yeah, we could take care of that, no problem. No, no, you know, talk to Bella. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's right, yo, talk to Bella, whatever. Okay, sweetheart, this is what it is. This is what they want. Blah 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 blah. Done deal. We on our journey to wherever, doing whatever. So you gotta have that. So yes, but the visa process here from the United States was, we got in touch with the embassy of Gambia. Of course, it was COVID going on. We was in the height of COVID too, and their offices I don't even think were open, but they might have been working remotely. But it was like a 2-day process. You know what I'm saying? We called, they sent us the paperwork, or we was able to download the paper offline. Uh, we sent the wrong amount of money at first. It used to be $100 from Washington D.C. It was 100. Used to be 100, went up to 200 or 250 or 150. Paid that. Got the passport picture. Sent the passport with the passport picture. Went that joint came back in 2 days, and we was like, "Yo, we good." When I got to as I was leaving Gambia, Gambia was giving me a hard time getting out of Gambia, going to Mali. They was like, it was like, yeah, 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 you can go, but yo, it was a big thing. It was like, you can go to Morocco. You can go to Morocco, but once you get to Morocco, it's out of our hands. I was like, no, let me just get to Morocco. Yeah, yeah, let me go to Morocco. They shot me up to Morocco. And but check this out. If you have a Gambian citizenship, you are able to travel. Now, I don't know about all the continents, but I know you're able to travel to Morocco, and you're able to travel to Mali without having a visa. But you cannot leave the airport in Mali. I mean, in Morocco. When we got to Morocco, my U.S. citizenship allowed me to go out into Casablanca and all that other stuff, where Bella had to stay back. She couldn't go. So yeah, you got to get a visa. It's best to have a visa anywhere you go, just so you don't have no problems. But it's such a small fee, you know what I'm saying? But when we got to Mali, the guy who was the big boss, he has the same last name as Bella. So, there was like that family connection. Boo, 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 boo. He was able to give us our passport. They wanted us to take, yeah, let me just say, they took care of us, man. They took care of us. So you got to have somebody that knows the language. You're going to be a lot better, but somebody who you could trust, because I had old crooked ass taxi driver. We go get the bank account. In order to get the bank account, you got to have a TIN number. Here go the dude trying to hustle. I'm like, yo, I'm listening to him. I said, I know this hustle. They do the same thing in DC. When you go to get building permits, there'll be people up there to say, oh, yeah, you come here, let me holler at you. Yo, I take you in there. My cousin works up there, just hit me off with a couple of dollars. Boom, I get this thing processed for you. So that's what this dude was doing in Gambia. Now to get the TIN number, it's free. So I'm sitting here, but I'm trying to see how long my so-called brother taxi driver is gonna sit there and let us get hustled. So I'm like, okay. So I said to him, I said, yo, and the lady behind the desk is looking at me like, don't give him no money. So I said, yo, man. He said, no, I'm not gonna charge you. I do it for free. I said, yeah, I know you're gonna do it for free. You don't even work here. I look at my taxi driver. I'm like, yo, bro, you supposed to be with us. You gonna just sit here and let this man try to hustle us? He later on, he goes, hey, Big John, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get involved because, later on, they're going to come to me and they're going to say I was blocking them from their blessing from Allah. I said, I said, yo, hold on. You blocking your blessing because here it is. I'm paying you extra, treating you like family, and here it is. I see that you will allow me to get hustled out here. So have somebody who you can trust that knows the language. Don't just have somebody that knows the language. Have somebody you can trust that knows the language and won't just, hey, I'm going to charge them 10,000 Dalasi, meet me around the corner, give me 5 back. Nah, so you got to watch that. You got to watch that. TT Summer said repatriation lineage based out of California, money, 3 acres and a mill. That was a promise. It's just they didn't make good on it. What who was the people that started that? I'm not aware of that. No, Big John, I'm not never moving to Africa. I'm speaking of money that was owed to slaves. Oh, you're talking about reparations. Oh, reparations. I'm saying repatriation. Reparations. I don't know about that. I can give you my opinion on what I think about the reparations. Let me read some more of these. As far as houses, I own 3 properties and I have a major business going on. So my finances are definitely in order. Big John, you're definitely right about the culture having someone to interpret for you. You are correct on those things, 100% correct. And Big John, I think Bella is gorgeous. Bella is a great looking lady. Thank you. I appreciate that. But hard headed. As far as reparations, I mean, come on, y'all. I think that the whole reparations thing, it's like, was this not even in the Constitution for them about the reparations. The whole reparations thing was that there was this United States general. He was the one that came up with the 40 acres and a mule thing. You know what I'm saying? But how the story goes, as far as I know, is that I don't know if he got killed or they brought in a new president. Abe Lincoln gets killed. They bring in a new president, and that whole reparations went out the window. You know what I'm saying? So the whole 40 acres and a mule is never written. It was never written in the Constitution. It didn't make it because Abe Lincoln got assassinated. And now it sort of shows the validity of why he got assassinated, because this is the type of conversation that they was having. Like, yeah, we're going to free these slaves. You know what I'm saying? They were stolen from their continent, stripped of everything. We're going to give them these 40 acres and a mule. That's why this whole 40 acres and a mule thing never comes to full fruition, because it wasn't written in the Constitution nowhere, in the articles or none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just this general, and I don't want to misquote the name of the general. I want to say General Lee, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was that general that put that whole reparations thing on the block to be discussed and everything like that. But it was never ever written into law. There's even some of our black leaders don't really go hard on it because they have no legality to stand on for the 40 acres and a mule. You know what I mean? So, but the whole question is that there have been programs and scholarships and all that stuff that we all as African Americans have been able to benefit from, but 9 times out of 10 we don't follow through with it. I mean, affirmative action, which is probably coming up on the chop block, just like they did Roe versus Wade. They can challenge that now. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but it's those type of programs and things like that that really, truly, if you want to look at it, I would say that was more or less like your 40 acres and a mule. We have to be very careful about what we talk about, what we want and what we deserve and everything like that, because some of those things that they have given us have been to pacify us. Projects, welfare, so forth and so on, those type of programs. But you got to know and understand that that is sort of like giving you 40 acres and a mule. You know what I mean? But the mind state of black people right now, I don't even think they can handle that type of reparation. I think I seen something. It would be like the equivalent of today if they gave us all two. I think it'd be like $2 million for each African American. But then the argument comes like, oh, how far out of a descendant are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never was born into slavery, do you deserve to get reparation? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you give it to every person? Like, it's a very slippery slope when it comes to the reparation talk. But this is America, allegedly the greatest democracy in the history of the world. We don't need a handout. You know what I'm saying? We can pool our resources and get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? We could pool our resources and we can do anything. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that can stop us if we pool our resources together and stop the bickering and the foolishness and prepare ourselves for the battle that we all about to find ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. Can you imagine? Who was it? Cedric the Entertainer said, "Man, can you imagine if they gave us reparations? All they're gonna do is make Cadillac the number one dealer in the world." Yeah, make Cadillac the number one dealership in the world. So I don't know if I mean, separation right now, I feel is the most important thing. Not like uh down the street and around the corner. I feel like we really need to get out of out of America so we can get a break. We can get a break from everything that's happened to us here in America. Those that are conscious, because the ones that are conscious are the only ones that have the consciousness and probably the finances to get away to Africa. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the Gambia, uh I'm only there. I can only stay there as far as my money goes because I have not converted my intelligence into a financial situation. It's there, it's set up, but you know, when you're dealing with Gambians, and not all Gambians, the ones I've been dealing with specifically, it's like I'm educating them on how to do business, where they're mostly educated on how to hustle. They're like natural born hustlers. They like to hustle. They don't mind hustling. And it's like, no, you got to stop hustling and do business so you can be greater. You know what I mean? Like every day, it's like business school when I'm sitting there going over these things with Bella, telling her, yo, you can't do that. Don't do that. If you're going to do something, you got to do it with greatness and don't settle for less. They have a very bad habit of saying, oh, that's not going to work because we're so used to this. Or nobody will buy that because the price is too high. And the way I'm trying to teach her is like, yo, the price may be too high. Y'all might be too used to this, but charge a high price, but give a better experience. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me as a consumer, I feel like I will pay double uh, for some things based upon the type of service that you give me. If you make me feel good about spending my money, I'm gonna keep on spending. When I went there, Gambia just has very poor customer service. Not all the places there, but the majority of the places they have very bad customer service. You know what I mean? Now I went to Coco Ocean and they have very good customer service, but you paying for that type of service. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you see the difference? You can sit here and you can be upset and gritting your teeth and throwing people their food, or you can give them an experience. I've been looking at this quote that says that no one is ever going to pay you double for what you do unless you learn how to do something. You have to give. You have to learn how to give more so you can get paid more. You know what I'm saying? Like you give it regardless of whom or what. You don't worry about what you're going to get paid. You don't look at, I'm saying, I'm doing this so I can get more. No, you do it because the universe will give back. Give and the universe will give back. So this is the business aspects and stuff that I'm trying to teach her. You know what I mean? Like uh these new set of eateries that we opening up. Like she doesn't look at the hustle. Now, when I want her to hustle, she's trying to do business. I'm like, no. No. At this point, I don't want you to do business. I want you to hustle and get the best price. You know what I'm saying? When I need you to do business is when I need you to do business. When I need you to hustle, I need you to hustle. But it's the other way around. When I need her to do business, she hustling. When I need her to hustle, she's trying to do business. I'm like, no. You got it confused. Let's rewind that. You know what I'm saying? Get the best price. Some of these things you don't need. Some of these things, it's like, yo, why you buying that? When, I seen that up the street hanging in the gutter free. You know what I'm saying? Just rinse it off and, tack it on and we good. We can come back and we can do the refinement of the establishment later. Right now, it's like, yo, what's your budget? Like, she don't know a budget. You know why she don't know a budget? She don't know the budget because she didn't go out and budgeted stuff. You know what I mean? She didn't go check the price on this, check the price on that. Make a decision about what you want to spend for that particular thing. Then you go out and try to find one of that specific thing, but under the asking price. Boom, do business and hustle. Don't just be like, okay, secondhand. I'm like, yo, stop trying to buy secondhand. If you're going to get something secondhand, it should be free. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be telling her. Like, yo, why you want, nah, don't bring no secondhand. I told her we needed a microwave. She's like, oh no, I'll go to Amsterdam and get the microwave. I said, no, I don't want no Amsterdam microwave up in here. She's like, no, I'm telling you, be fine. Be fine. So I ain't had no roaches. But I noticed ever since that microwave had came in there, I started having roaches. I said, yo, put that microwave outside. I made her put the microwave outside, go get a new microwave. And then when I look closely, you can see the roaches inside of the digital display. I said, yo, see? Sorry, sweetheart. Sorry, sweetheart. Sorry, sweetheart. From now on, I listen. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. But, yo, it's funny, yo. But look, y'all had a good time. I had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Let me play some music. I had a good time. Let me see. We about to get on up out of here tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming through. TT Summer. Who else was up in here? Be Best. Shout out to Be Best. D'Angelo. Mama Africa. Vino Kill. Shout out to Vino Kill. Millie Newsom was up in here chilling with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. Your comments mean that much. Don't forget to smash that like button. We got more videos coming too. Don't forget to go check out the Patreon. I'm going to post that somewhere. So y'all can start going in there and see if you want to subscribe to my Patreon. I'm getting smarter in this thing. And yes, I'll see y'all next week on the live broadcast. You can reach out to me through my email, which is thefulfillmentofoursoul@gmail.com. Fulfillmentofoursoul@gmail.com. If you want to reach out, let's see if I can put that up here real quick.
F-U.
Now, see, this computer speaks. I don't like it. I don't like it.
LFIFMENTOFOURSOUL at GMAIL.com.
Y'all can hit me up. If you have a question or concern, you want me to check out something, you want me to report on something, but let's keep it positive. I'm not reporting on nothing about we're going to focus on ourselves. We're going to keep the feng shui on self, you know what I'm saying? And, anything you got to question me, you might need some help with something, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the people. And that's what we're rededicating this channel to. So if you want to holler at me, it's fulfillmentofoursoul@gmail.com. Fulfillmentofoursoul@gmail.com. But yo, I got the beats going. I'm out of here. Peace.